Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lusamba, and if it's your first time being here with us, you're most definitely welcome. Today I'm back with another video. It's another makeup tutorial video, but we're gonna chat as well. We are going to get down and get serious and talk about something that's really serious. So you guys stay with me.
Where to a tree I gathered, Lord, you said you'd be there. So Lord,
and I'll just prime my eyes and then we're gonna get into this. So I'm gonna actually go in with the Makeup Revolution London palette, and this is the one that they featured with Sophie, whatever. And I'm gonna start with this black shade here, and I'll put that in my crease. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about domestic violence. I know this is a very triggering topic. This is a very, especially in my Congolese community, that's a very triggering topic. It's a very sensitive topic. It's a topic that most people do not want to talk about. Most Congolese people do not want to talk about. You rarely find people in my Congolese community who are willing to sit down and recognize that there's an issue there and actually want to talk about it, because it's a taboo in the Congolese community. Like a man beating their wife or whatever, it's normal. As long as he paid bride price and your family, a girl's family, have eaten that money and they're enjoying his wealth, so it gives the guy the right to pretty much do anything he wants. Pretty much. It's like, it's really funny because actually bride price was not made as something to purchase a person as a property, but it was made as something to give thanks and to show honor and respect to the girl's family, that thank you for giving birth to this child, raising your child and taking care of her, and thank you for giving her to me to continue taking care of her. That's the whole purpose of bride price, or at least as far as I know, that's what was meant to be, or what it meant, or it was supposed to mean. I'll go with this shade and just blend the top. See that one? Yeah, that one. And just blend the top of that black. As I was saying, it is a symbol of just thanks and respect to the bride's family, that thank you for taking care of my child. Now I'm gonna continue from where you have left it. But like, it's really sad and really heartbreaking, because most people now, they don't see it as such, or they don't even take it as such. They take that because you pay bride price, it means you have bought that person. It means the guy has the right over the girl's life. He bought her, so he can do whatever he wants, pretty much. And you guys, we need to talk about it. We really need to have these conversations, because domestic violence is not okay. It's not okay. And I know a lot of times we talk about it only being a man abusing a woman, but the fact is there are 1 in 10 men who suffer from domestic violence from their wives or their girlfriends or whatever, their partner. Let's just put it that way, their intimate partner, who abuse their men, and that's not okay. That's really not okay. We need to talk about it. It's not okay to sit there and put your hands on someone just because, yes, you paid bride price, and you know, doesn't give you the right to. You didn't buy that person, you know what I mean? You don't own that person. Yes, two of you are one, you got married, you became one, and the man is the head, but at the same time, you do not own that person. That person is not an object that you can just use and abuse. That's not right. These things need to stop. Like, we need to speak up about domestic violence, and it's so sad because they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it, especially in the community, in the Congolese community. We think that it's normal. Ni bwanake, you know, he married her, so he can do whatever. That's not okay. And that's not okay, guys. That is not okay. If you're someone that goes through domestic violence, whether you're married or in your relationship, please seek help. Seek help and run from that situation. Because, you know, the saddest part in our community is that a lady, like, her husband beats her day and night, like a freaking, I don't know, like a drum or something, beat her badly, and then she will run to her parents' home crying and saying, this man is beating me, blah blah. The family will tell her, we've already eaten the bride price, you better run back to your family, to your husband. That's not okay. What do you mean run back to your... I understand that marriage is supposed to be for life, but at what point do families start actually intervening and actually protecting their daughters? Like in Australia alone, 1 in 4 women die in the hands of their partner from domestic violence. When a girl runs to her parents, it's not because she wants to run to her parents and say, oh, I have failed. It's because she needs help, she's scared for her life. But my Congolese people, we don't know that. You think, oh, marriage has become too hard. That's just marriage, that's just how it is. Until marriage has become too hard and you're out here running. No, I'm running for my life. I'm running for my life. But unfortunately, the Congolese community, we don't know that. We see that, we just be like, unishindikana, that's why she's out here. Or this one is something, she wants to feel like she's this or she's better than her man or whatever. That's not even the case. Somebody is trying to run for their life. Somebody is trying to fight for their life. But people don't see it. And it really pisses me off, because a girl will run to her parents crying for help, seeking for help, and the parents will send her back. And the day that she will die in the hands of that man, they will come to her funeral and start crying. Why are you there? Why are you crying? You better go back in your house and sit down the way you sat down and kicked me out. Relax and move on with your life the way you did. Don't come here and start fake crying. That's ridiculous. You know, that's really ridiculous, guys. We need to talk about domestic violence. It's not okay in the Congolese community. And it's so funny because in Australia there's a lot of things, a lot of information, a lot of services for women and men who go through domestic violence. And once a woman starts seeking for help, the community will judge her. Oh, ule shindikana, anatakwa sa wazungu. Or she wants to be like white people, like she's very hard-headed. She wants to act like she's white. You know why? Like, bros, I'm fighting for my life. So she sit there and watch this man kill me, and then you come on my funeral, hey, Lusamba was this. No, will you keep quiet? Like, literally keep quiet, go to your house, sit there and live your life. And don't even come there and start mourning the life of someone when you had a chance to help someone and chose not to, all because of, I don't know, your thoughts or your belief. That's not okay, guys. We need to change. We need to change. Congolese community, actually, we really need to change. I do not like domestic violence, honestly. I cannot tolerate it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. No matter who I date, I always tell them, if you put your hands on me, bros, bro, we can't work. I don't care how much I love you, but I will not come and die in your hands. Excuse me, I am a mother. I'm someone's mom. You kill me today, who's gonna raise my child? I beg. It's terrible. We really need to change. As a whole community, we actually really need to change and do better, and actually be there to help our ladies and our men too. And because a lot of times we just talk about domestic violence between a man being the aggressor. In some situation, a woman is the one abusing the man, like physically abusing, beating the man. So as a community, we need to be open-minded when it comes to domestic violence, and we need to be ready to help our young people. Instead of judging them, we see somebody, rudia kule, rudia kwako, si tulikula mali yako. Like, bros, ulikula my mali. If that means a lot to you, I'll give you that money so I can give the money back so I can run for my life, if that's what's important to you. Like, someone's life is important than a title. You see people, some people are remaining in domestic violence relationships, but they fail to leave because of their title, because of the community will judge them and tell them that they have failed, or it's their fault. I don't care what a woman does or what a man does. Nothing could ever excuse someone putting their hands on someone. That's not okay. That is not okay. That is not okay. It's not okay. It is not okay. Like, seriously. Some people will even use the Bible at it. Oh, God said you should take a stick and discipline someone. Did He say discipline your wife? Please show me the verse that it said you should take a stick and discipline your wife. Where? What are your partner? Where? Please, we need to do better. Like, we really need to do better. Last year there was a Sudanese girl who was dating a white person, Muzungu. See, she died in his hands because of domestic violence. And I think her mom as well passed not even long after, before the girl passed. And her parents were not here, so she was the only one left. They literally had to open a GoFundMe thing so that they can send her body back to, I think, South Sudan or something like that, to bury her where her dad was. That's not okay. That is not okay. We need to stop it. Put your hands on yourself, or go fight your fellow men, or go fight your fellow woman or something. I'm not condoning or I'm not encouraging anyone to go and fight, but don't put your hands on anybody. Period. Like, period. This topic really gets me fired up because people don't realize how big this thing is, and they just normalize it. And you talk about it in the community, they judge you. I say shindikana because you grew up in Australia. You think you're Muzungu. You're not Muzungu. Like, bros, we need to do better. We actually really and truly need to do better. These things need to stop. Fortunately, some people are able to get away from that. Some people are not able because they die in the hands of their partners. Like, literally. So we need to do better as a community. Seriously, we need to do better as a community. Let us be each other's support system. Like, if someone comes to you and tells you what's going on, instead of you going and blabbing about it to others, try and figure out a way to help the person. Honestly, nowadays people are dying in silence because of the way the community is set up. You run to someone and you think it's your friend, and you start telling them, hey, I'm going through this and that and that. They're like, oh no, I feel so sorry for you. I cannot believe you're going through that. At the moment the person leaves, you call your friend, and your friend calls her friend, and her friend calls her friend too. That's how somebody's personal thing becomes a public topic. You Congolese people, we need to do better. We need to do better. We need to do better. Talking about people does not help anything. We just make things worse for that person. You don't even know the gravity of what goes on. Some people, they get beaten so badly that they're even scared to speak up, because they know if they say anything, that guy might actually kill them and then leave their kids without a mother. Like, seriously, we need to do better. Let's offer help. Down in the description box, I'm actually gonna leave the helpline that you can call if you're going through whatever, like if you're going through domestic violence or something. And I'm also gonna leave domestic violence agencies in Australia, like organizations in Australia where you can call, you can talk to them. I think you can even talk to them anonymously. You don't have to like say who you are or whatever until the day you are ready to do all that. So I'm gonna make sure I leave all that details down so that you can go, and if you are going through it, or if you know someone that's going through something like that, you can call the hotline, and you can even speak to them anonymously and just tell them to come and check on your friend's welfare. They will not tell them that you're the one that called them, but they'll investigate and just, you know, take it from there. Please, if you can help someone, be of help. Let me go and finish this one, I beg, because I'll keep talking. Okay guys, we're back and I've done my eyes and most of my makeup. Yes, as I was saying before, if you know someone that's going through it, you guys be a support. If like someone's going through something like that, please support them in whatever way that you can, because sometimes leaving a toxic situation like that, it's hard. It's harder, and a person would need to create a plan of how they will leave and things like that. So sometimes just sitting down and just honestly giving your ear to someone so they can talk to you about what's going on, or so you can help them figure out the next step, you know, it's more helpful sometimes than just leaving. Because if a person leaves straight up, God knows what happens. The person might know exactly where they're going, they might locate them or convince them to come back and things like that. So guys, we have reached to the end of this video. Thank you so much for staying here with me. In conclusion of this video, domestic violence is a no-no, especially in the Congolese community. We need to stop ile tabia mbaya. We need to stop it, because no one is putting their hands on you. So you as an offender or the aggressor, you better stop it, because that's not nice. It's not good. I do not like domestic violence. I don't support it. Please let us change the views surrounding domestic violence in the Congolese community. Please, I beg. No one was born to be a punching bag. Simple as that. Especially in a relationship, you're supposed to be partners, not like I don't understand. Honestly, I really don't understand, because in a relationship you would like to think that your partner, whether it's the female or the male, that they're your best friend, they're your closest thing ever. Like, that should be someone that you talk to about everything, your confidant, like your best friend. I don't understand how somebody can just get up and put their hands on their so-called best friends. How? I don't see how. Like, literally, I fail to understand how someone can just get up and do that to your best friend, someone that you say you love, someone that you say you can die for. Like, are you serious? Like, I don't understand that. So guys, I just want to I want to be one. I know there are people who talk about it, but then at the same time, I know this topic is not spoken in the Congolese community because it's the norm. Like, it's normal, it's something that happens, and it's a taboo as well. Something that even if you're going through it, you're not allowed to speak about it, you're not allowed to say anything. You're supposed to just sit there, be quiet, and be a good girl and do what you're supposed to do. I'm not saying you should not do what you're supposed to do it, but then domestic violence is not good. Do not sit there and tolerate that, because if you allow it, because some people will say, okay, I am sorry, I hurt you, and I promise I won't do it again. Some of them will not do it again, but a lot of times people will hit you and apologize to you and tell you, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. And guess what? That's the same thing they will do. They'll go and buy you presents here to just soften you up and whatever, so that you may get rid of the thoughts that you have in your mind. And once the person sees that you're settled, guess what? You make one wrong move, they hit you again. So they do that again. So it's not alright. It's not alright. We need to stop that behavior. To my Congolese men or husbands, you people better stop doing that. That's not cool. Your wife is supposed to be your best friend. Your wife is supposed to be your confidant. It's not supposed to be your punching bag. And to the women as well in the Congolese community who abuse their partner, you too, you better stop that, because that's not nice. Your husband is supposed to be your best friend. How are you sitting there beating up your man? How are you beating up your man? Like, I don't understand. For you to get to a level where you can physically hit your man, seriously, clearly you don't love them, clearly you don't respect them. Because if you love someone and respect someone, you would never, you might think, because I know men are so annoying at times, you might think like, bro, I want to actually, I feel like slapping you. But you never get to a point where you're like, yeah, let me just make it happen. You know what I mean? I don't know what people think about it. You guys, let me know in the comment section your thoughts towards domestic violence. And I know that on my channel I do have Congolese people and people who are not from Congo. Please comment down in the comment section and let me know your views on domestic violence, whether it's in the Congolese tribe or culture, wherever you're from. Comment down below and let me know how it is in your in your culture. Let's start a conversation about this. Let's try and put an end to it. And as I said before, I'm gonna leave the hotline number down in the description box, and also some organizations who deal with domestic violence. If you know someone that is going through it, or if you are the one going through it, please, it's never too late. I know sometimes it's scary because your partner might do things to you that you never thought they would do, and you're scared for your safety and stuff like that. I understand. You can talk to them. They won't just get you, they will never force you to do anything. They will offer counseling to you and other ways that they can help you, like, you know, since you're in that situation. So please don't be afraid. Just reach out, talk to someone. Alright, so in conclusion, guys, domestic violence is a no-no, and if you're doing that, you better be ashamed of yourself and you better stop it. Imagine 1 in 4 people every single day they're dying from domestic violence. Seriously, imagine, how do you feel? Like, how can you feel? Like, you beat someone and then next minute they die, and then you want to say what? Say maybe in Africa people can just, I guess they might get you locked up, but you know corruption and how that thing goes. Here you do that, trust me, the laws are very tough for domestic violence. They're really tough. So if I were you and you sometimes have those thoughts of doing something to your partner, you better think twice. You better think twice, because some days you never know. You could be hitting her or hitting him and thinking it's just one of those days. I'll just slap them and, you know, they'll move on. You never know. You slap someone and someone just dies on the spot, and then what? You might give the police your stories, but the autopsy will really show them exactly what happened. So if I were you, just keep your hands to yourself. If you have anger problems, if you have anger management problems, there's a lot of counseling. You better go and talk to somebody and get help for whatever that's going on with you. Like, seriously, I don't care what someone does to you, like, that should excuse you putting your hands on someone. Honestly, I don't care. If you don't want to deal with that person, just leave. If you know you're gonna do something, just go for a walk or something. Just leave each other alone, honestly. Then just, you know, that's not cool. Let's not put our hands on anyone, and that is for both men and women. As I said, 1 in 4 women die every single day in Australia from domestic violence. So you guys better stop. So yeah, guys, we have reached to the end of this video. Let me know your comments down below on this topic, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.